What's good, TP fam? Hope all is well. Coming in to drop a message for you, on this spiritual Sunday. I hope everybody had a great weekend, and we get ready to start off the week with these goals and these dreams, because I always remember that they are timeless. I kind of want to stop in today and speak with you about something that came across as I was talking to one of my younger cousins, and I was explaining to him the power of the rock bottom stage. And I think a lot of times that stage is so crucial, right? Because our parents sometimes can cripple us at that stage, right? They kind of shelter us from it because they don't want us to uh, not keep, I guess, not to keep pushing forward, if you will. They don't want us to kind of give up. They don't want to do everything right. And in that, with them sheltering us from that phase, causes us to sometimes become a little lazy, right? Sometimes it shelters us from the hard rock, bottom, knee bruised, skin scraped. We need all of that, right? And sometimes I had to explain to him earlier, and I want to encourage everybody too, that if you're in that rock bottom phase, whatever that is, the rock bottom phase could be you dealing with your parents not treating you as you're an adult. It could be people failing entrance exams to get into school. Like I have talking to colleagues of mine now that are trying to pursue that next level of their dreams, and they're just at this phase that they can't get past. You have people that are struck their rock bottom phases. They just lost a job, right? Some people said their business, with us being in the pandemic, has already went from just a 10 to a 0, so having to pick that back up. Some people rock bottom phases their marriage and their relationship. How do you communicate with somebody who's not really listening to you and don't have the ability to hear more than what's been said? How do you tell somebody right now that I loved you 3 years ago, but now I don't? I feel I love with you, whatever the case may be, or whatever, or just whatever. But we're all dealing with our rock bottom phases. But I think the most important, crucial thing to take away from that message is exactly what am I supposed to take from that, right? But I will also say that in that, taking away the message from the rock bottom phase, I think it's also important, and I want to encourage you to really figure out, like, what is this supposed to breed? What have I learned from this? I'll give you one of mine. Like, I've had plenty of rock bottom phases. I always feel like I have a rock bottom phase of each chapter in my life. But I truly believe that that's where we're made, right? Most people who I know, even for me, I'm on this platform now because of one of my rock bottom phases. When I got denied from dental school in 2015, one of my aunts asked the question. She said, "What is it that people call you for? What is it that people get from you?" And she's probably watching this now and probably realizing, oh, that was me. But yeah, she always asks, like, what is this? And I was like, people always call me for advice. People always call me when they need a soundboard, somebody to listen to. And it really breeded this motivational thing. And as I went on the journey and I started meeting people from just all walks of life, people have always kind of encouraged me, like, hey, like, this is something you should do because I feel like this is why you brought here. But I think it was breeded in my rock bottom phase when I thought I was there for something else. I think God really put me in a place, in a situation to say, hey, I have to take everything away from you so you can really sit back and think and be like, what am I brought here for, right? And sometimes when we get on this journey of I'm just going through life, I'm going through jobs, this is what I want to do, sometimes he'll strip all those things away because he wants you to really get into the center of why are you here. And those center and figuring out why you're here can only be breeded through rock bottom phase. During that rock bottom phase, I learned how to get my finances together. I'm doing my rock bottom phases. I learned how to get my credit together, which are things that culminate the triad of who I am today as a man. All those things came from some kind of rock bottom phase where my back was against the wall, and I really had to say, okay, either you're gonna sink and you're gonna swim. So I just want to encourage you guys on this Sunday that everybody's been there. Everybody's been at that rock bottom phase. If you're there and you woke up today, that means you still have purpose. You still have something left to do. And that means if you can talk about the story, that means that you've been through it. So whatever your rock bottom phase is, I encourage you to keep pushing forward. And also encourage you to write it down, like and doodle, like what did you learn from it? But I hope this helped with you guys, and talk to you soon. Be blessed.